Hey everyone, how's it going? Here's Quayzar here, and welcome back to Quayzar's Customs. We're doing some movie cars, and I am glad you are here. If you feel like it, please hit that subscribe button down below and hit a like button if you do like this video. I really appreciate it. Alright, so today we're doing, like I said, some movie cars, and it's been a while since I've done any of the movie cars. Honestly, it's just, it's been a crazy couple of weeks, so we're going to try and get back into it with a movie that I really did like. This was a Michael J. Fox movie called Doc Hollywood. Now, if you haven't seen this movie, this is it's a feel-good, what do they call it, a rom-com, a romantic comedy type movie. It's kind of cool. So if you get a chance to check it out, I would highly advise it. All right, so let's see what I have back here. This engine is shot back here. I think I can pull it out and then work on everything in the back. I've got an engine started over here, just to try to keep things down to a minimum here, because I start to run on a little bit. But I figured I'd get the engine going just a little bit, so we can get this thing going. Now I think we can. Yeah. Oh, I gotta get that from the engine bay from up above, right? So how is everyone doing? I hope this video is finding you happy and healthy. The coronavirus vaccines are getting underway. I will tell you from personal experience, trying to get logged in and trying to get an appointment to get vaccinated is painful. So when it comes your time, just beware. Hopefully it'll just become widespread and very universal, and just be able to, walk down the street and get a vaccine from the corner of the drugstore, hopefully. But right now, I will tell you, it's been painful. I figured, I'd get up early this morning, go ahead and make an appointment, and so it's one thing or another. Websites aren't working. The websites aren't up to date. I had one website that was just going around in circles. It was nuts, absolutely nuts. It was in a loop, an endless loop. So I was like, okay, this isn't working for me. So yeah, it was kind of crazy. Let's see, that's a rear clamshell. Can I take the engine out with it all the way up on a hoist like that? Maybe I can, maybe I can't. I'm not sure. I'm gonna give it a shot. Ooh, no, I cannot. So how's everyone doing? I hope you are doing well. I started back up on these movie cars. Oh, drain the oil. I gotta drain the oil? Oh yeah. I kind of picked this up from the auction, so yeah, it does have oil in it. And even though it looks like it's in rough shape, I did get it for a fair price, so not too bad. The cars are kind of crazy. Sometimes I get them with oil, sometimes I don't, so I have no idea. It's a crapshoot whether or not they have oil in it. If they don't have oil, it's probably a pretty good thing. That's pretty good indication that yeah, it's in bad shape. Let's see, what do we have in here? Oil filter, yeah. See, there's the oil filter here, and let's see here. How can I access that? I think that's... I don't have to access that, right? Yeah, I don't know. Alright. Let's get this going. Alright, so Doc Hollywood. What's the movie all about? Well, Michael J. Fox plays this doctor. He finishes up his residency in Washington, D.C., as a matter of fact. I already got the plates on here. Now, it doesn't say Washington, but it does say District of Columbia, so D.C. Get it? So, yeah. As close as I could get to it. I was just, man. So he finishes up his residency, and he gets, I think he gets offered a job, or he's going to apply for a job for a plastic surgeon job out in California, right? So he takes this Porsche. Now, check this out. This little speeder Porsche, right? This little speedster. He's driving this across the country. So, and I don't know how he does it, but he's driving through South Carolina, and I believe the name of the town is Grady, South Carolina. So he's driving along, he's tooling along. What happens in the very beginning of the movie. I had to pull it up to figure out exactly how he ended up in this town. And you'll find out, you'll see some movie snippets online, but he passes this truck, right? He passes the truck on the left-hand side. He gets a little anxious and passes this truck, you know, a little bit of road rage, you know. He passes this truck on the left-hand side, misses the sign for the interstate. So now he's tooling along, and next thing you know, these cows, or these cattle is in the road. So he's tooling along, and he sees this cattle, these cows, and then he veers off the road, goes through some shrubbery, takes out this entire fence, right? So he's in the small town of Grady, and I don't know if it's the judge's fence or it's the police the sheriff's fence. I'm not sure which. But I mean, here he is. He's a cocky young doctor, and he's going off, and small town folk are like, you know what, boy, you're gonna have to fix this. You're gonna have to fix this fence. So basically, he goes, he goes in, has to serve community service. The car's messed up. He's got a couple of these guys that the backyard mechanics, that he feels like they don't know a Porsche, from a VW, from a Chevy, so he is basically at the mercy of this town, because this town now, the judge actually tells him to, he has to do some community service. So now he's stuck doing community service. You know what? I'm looking at this. Why is there only one shaft here? Did I not pull a shaft out? Or did I sell it? What the heck did I just do? Okay. Anyway. Alright, yeah, I was putting some spark plugs in the engine. That's why you see that right there. Alrighty, so for our shopping list here, what do we have here? A couple of disc brakes. These are for the rear, so a couple of these in the back. Of course, a couple of pads. Suspension. Bottom suspension. Arm C drive, rear drive axle B. Let's scroll all the way down here. Went too far. Rear drive axle B, and I'm gonna get two of these because I don't know where the other one. Maybe I just needed the one. I only saw one in the inventory. Two of those, and rubber suspension, rubber baby buggy bumpers right there. Get that. All right. Let's sell off the parts we don't need. There we go. Alright. Then we'll start putting this all back together. So yeah, he basically has to serve time in the community, and he's got these two guys trying to work on his Porsche. They actually, while Michael J. Fox is having a problem, looking over his car, seeing it's all trashed out, the guys that showed up, right, and they're like, they popped the front of the car and like, where's the engine at? And it really throws Michael J. Fox over the loop. I think his name is Ben Stone. So, of course, everyone thinks, Ben Stone is, he's stoned. So it's just kind of funny. But he has to start serving community service. So what does he have to do for community service? Well, he's in town and he has to deal with, the town. Because he's a doctor, he's going to be, helping out people in the town as a doctor. And there's just some funny stuff that happens. Like, the one guy's trying to, make payment with a pig, right? And he meets up with, I don't know if she's like related to anyone in the field. I think she was, I'm trying to remember. I think maybe she was, I want to say she was the ambulance driver, or she was, somehow related like that. But I think the first time he sees her is like when she's popping up out of the water. She went skinny dipping, she pops up out of the water, and he's just like, oh my god, right? Very sexy. I think her name's Julie Warner. I think is her name. Is the actress's name that plays her. I think her. I don't even remember the actress's character name in that movie. I'd have to look it up real quick. But I know, you know, from I did look her up, and she hasn't really done too much outside of Doc Hollywood, right? And why don't I have any upper suspension arm? What is going on here? Jeez. I'm thinking that alcohol is playing a huge part in why I'm missing some of these parts. Oh, it's a B one. Oh my gosh. Why didn't I see that? That's alright. But anyway, he gets kind of hooked up. He gets hooked on this girl. Well, this girl is, I think she's either dating or is a fiance of another guy by the name of Hank. Hank is Woody Harrelson of all people. So if it's like probably one of the first movies I've seen with Woody Harrelson in it. So Woody Harrelson is this, you know, this character in the movie, and he's this girl's fiance. Bottom line. So let's see here. I need to know. Oh, sorry here. Let me take a look here. I needed a. Where the heck did that oil filter go? Dump that out. Drive axle B, got it. Don't need those. Rim Bowen, huh? Is that what? I think I may want to go with. I think I want to go with the baby moons on this. The Rim Bowens are pretty good, but I think I want to go with. I don't. You know, I have to take a look at what they have as far as pictures. The Rim Bowen is a pretty good selection, to be honest with you. I may have to stick with the Bowens. Yeah, we'll stick with the Bowens. Let's take a quick look here. So let's go ahead and see if we can separate these and keep. What I'm going to do is do a full chrome on these, so that you don't have the rim. And I'm going to go a little bit wider on this tire, I think, and a little bit wider, or a different profile. Okay, I may not be able to get the full repair on those. Let's see what happens here. I may have to stick with the original tire on here. Alright, so I think I got, did I repair both those? I didn't hear it clunk, so we're good. Okay, now I'm going to chrome these out. Even though they're already chromed around the edge, I want to make sure they're nice and chromed. So we are going to paint these. Yeah, we're going to do metallic, bright. There we go. Paint that one up. Bright chrome. There we go. Alright, because these wheels fit up pretty good underneath there, so we're going to probably stick with those, but I'm not going to go with the wheels that are on there. So it's a 165/80/15. 165/80/15. So what we're going to end up doing is going with a sport tire. 215. Is it 185? Ah, crap. 165/80. 165/80. So I'm going to, yeah, we're going to stick with those tire sizes on here, I think. Now I do believe this is, oh my goodness, is this a, I want to say this is a Gollywog mod. I'm gonna have to check here in a minute. Yeah, see, that way it chromes everything up. So that'll be fine. You check real quick on. I think this is Gollywogs. I think Golly has a couple of them. Let me check real quick. Hang on. Yeah, so this is Gollywogs mod right here. So Buns made one as well, but it has a tan interior. So this one has a black interior, and the one in the movie has basically a combo black and tan. And I don't have that option. It's either black or it's either tan. I don't have the combo action in here. So as unfortunate as that is, that's what I'm stuck with. Okay, let's get rid of these items right there. And let's get to, I guess, the engine. Go ahead and get this engine set up because we need to get that in the car to get the wheels on. So let's see, we need exhaust manifolds. B6C, huh? Let's go in here. What we're gonna do is go B6C and see what we get here. Cam gear. Camshaft bearing. I think I need 4 of those, man. Do you believe I need 4 of those? Distributor cap. Definitely gonna need serpentine belt. Serpentine belt. I think I got the shaft. I got that. I got the shaft. Covers. To those. Let's go with timing chain. B and C, I believe. Now we're gonna go back out here to the regular engine crank. I need the V8 crankshaft on that. What do I need? I don't think there's any. C. Camshaft. I think there's 4 of those. So we're gonna grab those. 2 of the exhaust manifolds. Going to definitely grab those. Intake wires. Definitely gonna grab those. I don't know if it needs a turbo or not, but we're gonna grab that anyway. Grab that. Fuel rails, a couple of those. Let's see what we have here. Let's see how much of this engine we can actually put together. There we go. Okay, everything's looking good. Oh, I needed 2 of those, and yeah, I need some clips. I should have known. So yeah, can you imagine, having wrecking someplace and then having these Heckle and Jekyll trying to build your car, and we're talking about a Porsche here. We are talking. I don't think I would trust anyone if I could afford a Porsche. I don't think I would trust anyone to rebuild it or do any maintenance on it unless they were a Porsche dealer. I think that's just the way it would be. Okay, let's see here. Need another one of those. Need some more clips. Yes, I need 4 clip Bs. Power steering pump. Cam gears. Okay. B6C. Cam gear. So I need 2 of those. Gotcha. I think we need 2 of those and 2 of of those. I need a fan cover. I need another distributor for that. Engine cover, yep. Okay, so let's see what else we need to do. We need to jump into the power booth shop and get the power steering. Looks like it was the V8 power steering one, so that's cool. I don't think I have. Do I have the gearbox? I think I got the gearbox and stuff in there, so that's good. Oh, where am I? I didn't get the clips. Damn, I didn't get the clips. Alright, let's go get the clips. And we need 4 of those bad boys. And it's funny, these distributors do not have a rotor in them. And they should have. Okay, clip there. Watch carefully, boys and girls. There's 2 clips in here. One on this one. And one on the other side there. Right there. You see it? And then one up here. There we go. It's a shiny motor. I think I picked those pieces up, right? Oops, so anyway. What else is in there? Okay. Intake manifold, right? Fuel rail, right? Do not have power steering pump, so that's good. Let's go over here and finish up this side. Let's see. So for Doc Hollywood, you know, he's in this town, and the guy's actually finished up his car, right? So he figures he's going to get out of town. The girl that he likes in this town says she's going to marry this Hank guy, so he's like, I have no reason to be here, so let me get out of here. So he tries to leave in the middle of the night, and he comes across somebody going into labor, right? Well, you know, he's a doctor, so what is he going to do, right? He's going to stop. So he stops, and when he stops to help these people, his car gets just creamed. Just gets creamed by the, I don't know if it's by a train or by like a truck, another truck or something. I'm not sure which. But it just gets creamed. It just does. So the town actually helps him out. They really want him to stay, but he wants to get out of there, and he does. So and he goes back to, you know, heads back to Los Angeles, where he was, California. So he does make it out there. And the one girl that had the hots for him the whole time actually meets him out there. But the rest of the story you will have to watch. You're going to have to watch the movie. I'm not going to give away the ending. Come on. This engine is taking me way longer than I thought it was going to. Fan cover, okay. Now why didn't I have that? Because I figured it would be part of the process here. Got the wires. Yeah. Okay. What am I needing here? I am needing 2 timing shoes, a radiator fan, and a blower. So B6C. Okay, so there's the blower. Where's the shoes at? 2 of the shoes. damn fan. Oh, jeez. That gets that. That gets the cover. So right now I feel like one of those guys in Grady trying to put this thing together. It's like, let me just scratch my head around a little bit. Let's see what we got going on here. Fan. Radiator fan. Put that in. And the belts. Should have all the belts, yep. Got the blower on. We're good there, good there. Okay, so B6 air filter. 6 air filter. And let's see if we have anything in the performance area. B6. I think that's it right there. And of course, I think, well, let me check, because some of these don't need clips. This one may not, for whatever reason. Yep, it needs them. So we need probably 4. This is a clip B, so you know, one of the rare occasions we have clip B's on an air intake. Typically they're A's, so make sure you know that. In here should be one down here. Yep, and 2 off the back right here. Alright, and that should about do it. We will take her off the stand. Pull that down. Add it to the engine. There we go. Woohoo! Pretty, huh? Brake caliper. I think none of that is fine. I need the oil filter in there. Let's grab an oil filter real quick. It's an i6. Nope. Ah, B6 right there. I was the dork. Missed it altogether. And you know what I think I also missed? I'm not gonna believe this. I think I got ahead of myself here. Let's take a look underneath here. I'm hoping I put the oil pan on. Oh, I don't really have an oil pan underneath here. So that's good. That's good. Alright. Gearbox. As you can tell, this is one engine that I do not do often. So yeah, it takes me a little bit to get the swing of this. Should be able to put the white tires on. Yeah. Let me see how wide this goes. This is what I was looking at in the first place. To see how wide. You know, I can't really go much wider than that. So we're gonna have to keep it. We're gonna have to keep it like that. I know some of Gollywogs' other versions of this are really nice. You give it. Get a nice wider stock tire, wider tire on there. Yeah, okay. Take that off. Let's go repair it. Yeah. And stick that back on. There we go. Need a starter and put oil in it. So starter. Yeah, isn't that thing a beauty? It's a beautiful thing in here. Where's my starter? There it is. And let's put some oil in it. Then we'll get the front suspension done on there. You know, I put sport tires on here to make it look better, but I don't know if it does or not. I'm gonna take this bad boy all the way down. There we go. Good. Hopper. Lights. I think that's about it for the car. The car's pretty simple. Send that over there. Oops. Oh, ran right into it. What am I, drunk or something? Over there. Alright, looks like I've got it pretty well set up here. Most of my pieces got prepared. So we're just gonna do, I'm gonna do like the tail lights. I'm gonna do them as a, oh, that's not good. Yep, okay. Alright, so this is a Speedster. Okay, let's dig into here and get some parts for it. So when I saw this car and I was doing the so I was doing this movie for Doc Hollywood, I also kind of got the two movies mixed up. Doc Hollywood and what's the other one? The Secret to My Success. That was another one that I liked. It was quite fun. Let's see. So it would be this one down here. I'm gonna go with those doors. Windshield. Headlight. Headlight. Taillight. Taillight. I think that's all I need for it, to be honest with you. I needed the doors, right? So doors go on. Headlights are in. Windshield in. Taillights. Right? I think we're good here. Yeah, I think that's all I needed for that. Okay, so we are going to deal with the interior here. Work these out. And what do we have for seats? We have the Typhoon seats, right? Gonna grab a couple of those, and we're gonna grab the Typhoon wheel. I like the Typhoon wheel, so we're just gonna grab that while we're here. Might as well make it just all nice and easy on the inside. There we go. It looks a little big in there, but that's okay. Okay. Where's the battery in this thing? Does it? Okay. Try clear out. Yeah, I got way too many engine parts. Don't need that oil filter. Headlights are in. Got all that in. I don't need the turbo. Dang it. Where's the license plate? There we go. Did I go on? Yeah, that went on. Battery? This thing have a battery anywhere? Maybe not. Alright, so here we go. We're going to dive into the front suspension here. I've gotten everything out of my inventory. So the bone wheels don't look too bad on there. The baby moves have probably looked a lot better on here. But, I figured I'd just stick with these. Hopefully I can repair both these as well. Funny scene in this movie is where they're out in the woods. I don't know if they're hiking or something. Michael J. Fox and this girl, and I think they come across like a deer trap or a bear or some sort of an animal trap, and she gets all mad because you have poachers out there, and so what she ends up doing is she starts peeing right in front of Michael J. Fox, and he's like, "What are you doing?" So basically, you pee around the area, that way the animals smell your pee and they won't come around the area. So that was the premise of that. So they're running around the woods peeing on everything. Funny. There's a lot of great scenes in the movie. I mean, and yeah, it is a romantic comedy, I guess, in a way. I kind of liked it. I mean, I don't know. I did like Michael J. Fox movies back in the day. Back to the Future was a big one for me. I loved that movie. And I did do the DeLorean. Speaking of the DeLorean, Dead Bob 777 has revamped that mod. So if you got a chance, you need to get over there and download that sucker again. Get that in your inventory. I hear some great things about it. I just haven't had a chance to. I really need to update my files and grab that and bring it over and show that sucker off, because I'm hearing some great things about it. So if you haven't done that yet, get over to the Steam Workshop and grab it now. I mean, this thing could do with some wider wheels on it, that's for sure. Just look at that. That looks so tiny underneath there. That looks a little off. But see, the problem is see how it looks really off on the front. You got space in the front, but you really don't have space in the back. So you really don't have that much space to do much of a width of a tire on. So that's why I was sticking with the wheels and with the tire sizes that it came with. I figured the one that looks like the one in the movie is definitely a stock version of this Speedster, so no need putting thicker or wider meats on this thing, right? No sense in doing that. Alright, that's all done. They're out. Okay, so the front 165/80. 165/80s, jeez. I still want to go with a wider tire on that, but that's okay. $165/80. Two of them. Mount them up. Okay, let's dump out my file here. take a look at my inventory and let's see what we need here. For brakes. Typical stuff. Pads and rotors. Suspension arm. Sway bar B. Our bushings are always in demand. Alright, I think we are in like Flint here. Let's grab. Oh, come on. Alright, now we're going to jump in here. We are going to get some parts. Let's take ourselves a trip down to the Summit Auto Parts. That's what I say. What I think it is. The speed shop parts, right? Those, two of those. What do we have here? Bottom suspension arm. Need one of those. Front sway bar B. Front wheel hub. Inners. Outers. Rubber bushing times 8. Steering rack. D-links. Bearings. And caps. Good. There we go. So some conversations going on in the Discord channel, right? Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. Yeah, exciting news. I wonder what it's going to be like. I'm debating about taking the Facebook channel and just making a Car Mechanic Simulator channel out of that instead of, 2018 or, I think we have a 14, a 15 fuel tank. Get ourselves a fuel tank. And fuel pump. There we go. For how much prep time I put into this, it just seems like it is a long video. No, that's not what I wanted. Oh my god, what am I doing? Take it out. I want the bad boy there. Yeah, that's the one I want. So let's get this all taken care of. Oh, wait a minute. What? See, now this is why. This is why. And I don't know how many videos I've done, right? This is always the case. I don't do it because I feel like I'm wasting time doing this. But then I waste more time because I put on the wrong part. There we go. Upper suspension arm in there. Yeah, there we go. So I haven't done too many of them. I think the only one I've done in the movie cars of this type of car was the Eddie Murphy. What is the name of that movie with? It's not Beverly Hills Cop. It is. Oh my goodness! The name eludes me. Anyway. It's Eddie Murphy's car, right? So that's the only other. I think that's the only other Porsche I've done in this series. I think. I think so. I think there was another Porsche I was going to do, very similar. I don't think King of the Mountain. I think was another Porsche, but I don't know if I actually did that one or not. Man, I've done so many videos, I don't even remember which one I've done. I think I've done it. I'm not sure, but I know I did the Eddie Murphy one. It was in black. It wasn't Beverly Hills Cop. It was, oh jeez. The movie with Nick Nolte. I can't think of it right now. The name just eludes me. There we go. Alrighty. Now, this is going to be the moment of truth. Let's see if I've gotten everything. I feel like I'm missing something on this. 100% across the board. I guess I haven't. I just don't know. I feel like there was something that was missing. I don't know why. But we're going to put this on the floor. I swear the baby moons will look better on this. And we're going to move this over into the paint shop because we've got to paint the rest of the car. The doors had to be special ordered because they're primered up. And we're going to paint it current color. Yep. And with that, we're going to give her... let's see what this does on a dyno. I'm not going to be really impressed with this, I don't think. But I mean, you never know. What do we got? What does this B6 have for us here? We went from a whopping 194 to 342. Wow. 305 foot-pounds of torque. Wow. Not a whole lot of gains on this, but hey. It is a very stock looking Porsche. And let's see, what is the price tag on this bad boy anyway? Let's shut that up. My paint boot's not locked up. So what's the price tag on this bad boy? So if I were to sell it right now, I'm only going to get 93K out of it. Almost 94. But that's alright. 100% across the board. We got everything all set up. This is in pristine condition, ready to roll. Doc Hollywood would be impressed. So here we go. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and I hope you come back for some more, because I'm telling you what, you need to hit that subscribe button because I have a couple of good features coming up, and it's just a matter of me. Right now, personally, I've got some things going on, moving from an apartment to a house and setting up internet and my desk and just a whole lot of things that are going on. It's going to take up some of my time, but stay tuned because you are going to like what I have to offer in the next couple of episodes in movie cars. Alright, so keep your eye open. I think you're going to love it. Alright, so if that's what I'm going to do, that's what I'm going to end on this. I'm going to end on that note for tonight. And again, I hope you enjoyed the episode. If so, please hit that like button down below and hit that subscribe button. And I will see you on the next episode of Movie Cars. Until then, this is Hurst Quayzar saying goodnight. Stay happy and healthy out there. I am out.